He dumped me for her, so I sent them both a gift they'll never forget. The end of my relationship with Jake felt like a tidal wave crashing down around me. We had been together for 2 years, sharing everything from lazy Sunday mornings to late-night confessions under the stars. Or so I thought. The moment he walked into my apartment with a look of guilt etched on his face, I sensed the storm brewing. "We need to talk," he said, his voice shaky. I could see the nerves playing out on his features, but I had no idea the bombshell that was about to drop. "I can't do this anymore," he blurted out, the words like a dagger to my heart. "I met someone new." "Someone new?" I echoed, struggling to process his betrayal. "You mean to say you found someone else?" "Her name is Catherine," he admitted, barely able to meet my gaze. "I'm sorry, but I have real feelings for her." The words sent shockwaves through me. How could he betray me like this? I was left reeling, my heart in pieces as he turned to leave, not bothering to look back. In that moment, a fire ignited within me. I would not let him walk away unscathed. I would make sure both he and Catherine knew the cost of their betrayal. Revenge was not just a dish best served cold, it was a path toward reclaiming my power. With a newfound resolve, I began plotting my payback. I knew that Jake and Catherine couldn't possibly understand the pain they had caused, but I would make them feel it. After a few sleepless nights of brainstorming, an idea struck me like a lightning bolt, and the more I pondered it, the more I relished how brilliant it would be. It started with a simple gift. I met Sarah, my best friend, at our favorite cafe, where I laid out my plan over steaming lattes. I want to send them a gift that will make them remember their choices. "Something unforgettable," I said, my eyes sparkling with mischief. "What do you have in mind?" Sarah asked, leaning forward, genuinely intrigued. "I'm going to hire a professional to make a custom piece of art, something that captures them, literally and figuratively. Think of it as a reflection of their relationship, bold, vibrant, and utterly public." Sarah chuckled, the excitement palpable. "Oh, I love it. What will it be?" "Something scandalous. I want it to be a memory they can't escape. I'll have them painted together, in a compromising and shocking way," I explained, a wicked smile spreading across my lips. In the weeks that followed, I scoured the internet for a talented artist. I finally found a local painter who specialized in provocative pieces. When I met with him, I explained my idea, and he grinned at my audacity, urging me forward to complete our masterpiece. As I provided him with photos of Jake and Catherine, taken from social media posts, I felt a rush of satisfaction. The artist took my vision and turned it into reality, crafting a vibrant, exaggerated portrait of them entwined, with ridiculous expressions that captured the essence of their foolishness. The piece was finalized, and when it arrived, I couldn't contain my laughter. It was perfect, humorous, scandalous, and a beautiful reminder of their betrayal. The weekend of their unveiling arrived, and I knew it was time to execute the plan. I carefully wrapped the painting in a bold black box and addressed it with a cheerful note. "Congrats on your new relationship. Here's something to help you remember this moment forever. Best wishes, your biggest fan." I sent the package to their shared office space, knowing Jake would get it before Catherine did. I could only imagine his face as he unwrapped it, the embarrassment flooding his cheeks. As the hours passed after sending the package, a sense of anticipation filled me. I imagined the scene as they discovered the painting. Laughter would transform into shock, and humiliation would seep in as they realized the implications of their actions. Just before sunset, my phone buzzed with a message from Sarah. "Did you see their reactions?" I opened my social media, heart racing as I scanned the newsfeed. There it was, Jake's frantic post, a selfie with his face painted beet red, with embarrassment behind the carefully covered painting. "What is wrong with you, Anna? This is ridiculous." The caption was filled with exclamations and tags, warning others about my so-called attack. But then, beneath it, I saw Catherine's response, a furious series of texts sent to Jake, her words laced with disdain. "What the hell did she send you? I will not be embarrassed like this." The glee that erupted within me was overwhelming, sending waves of satisfaction through my body. They were fighting, visibly distraught, and I could only imagine the chaos unfolding as they confronted each other. "Let's celebrate," I texted Sarah, a smile spreading across my face. They won't forget this anytime soon. As the evening rolled on, my phone buzzed again. It was a video from Jake, shaking with anger, addressing me directly. "You think this is funny, Anna? You're pathetic. Get over it already." I cackled with laughter, the pure delight of his frustration washing over me. It felt like a warm embrace after the heartache he had caused. But the very next morning, the tension took another turn. I received an unexpected message, this time from Catherine. "This is childish, Anna. You'll regret this." Instead of feeling fear or regret, I chuckled at her threats. Regret? Hardly. I'm too busy enjoying watching you both squirm. The days that followed were a whirlwind of escalating chaos. Jake and Catherine attempted to put on a show, acting like nothing had happened. But their tension was palpable. Every interaction was laced with unspoken resentment and the reality of the situation. The art piece became a symbol, a constant reminder of their recklessness. As weeks passed, their relationship began to crumble under the weight of the humiliation I'd thrust upon them. Rumors circulated around the office, people whispering about the fallout from the painting. Friends turned on friends, and the laughter shifted to awkward silence when Jake entered a room with Catherine at his side. Eventually, they broke up, the weight of betrayal and public embarrassment too much for their fragile connection to withstand. It was glorious. By the time the dust settled, I had achieved precisely what I wanted, satisfying revenge without even having to lay a finger on them. Watching their relationship collapse under the repercussions of their infidelity, while I was free to rise from the ashes of my own heartbreak, felt like liberation. I had reclaimed my power and reminded them both that actions have consequences. I knew I would move on from Jake and his betrayal. I was stronger, and they would always carry the weight of their choices with them. And as I stood in front of my mirror, a newfound confidence radiated from me, illuminating my path ahead as I left their messy drama behind. Revenge might have been sweet, but moving forward into my own happiness was the most delicious of all.